I guess we can't talk about racism unless we talk about your personal story when it comes to racism. So, if it's not too much, can you give me some examples?
Okay. I was born in Ghana, and Ghana is the home of the oldest and at one point the biggest slavery port. But I grew up in the UK, which ironically is the biggest profiteer and beneficiaries of that very same slave trade, where racism in Britain is as British as pie and mash. And I don't say that lightly. It is literally interwoven into the very fabric of modern British society. Modern Britain wouldn't be the same without the British Empire. That's an undeniable fact. That's why it's celebrated every year with the Queen's Honours List. So much so that a lot of people have wrapped up their personal and national identity in their love of the British Empire. And no doubt that's what fueled a lot of people to vote for Brexit, because they felt like they were losing their country. We conquered half the world, they'll tell you when they're interviewed about it. Well, how did you do that? Well, conquering half the world on a foundation of white supremacy and racism. And that's what you're celebrating. But you ask those same people, are you racist? And they'll swear blind that they're not. From personal experience, I found British racism is more subtle and covert than anywhere else on the planet, which is the standard British MO, to be fair. Racial jokes, stereotypes, microaggressions. I'll give you an example. When I was in primary school, we had a parents' evening, as you do, and my primary school teacher was waxing lyrical about my athletic ability, while barely even acknowledging my academic ones. I couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 years old when this happened. And my dad made sure he called them out on it, because black intellect being dismissed outright is a common stereotype, even at that age. Fast forward to when I was 12 or 13, and my history teacher made sure he kept me behind after school one day to tell me that because of what I looked like and because of where I came from, I was going to end up with nothing in life. Yeah, needless to say, my dad was fuming. Any black person watching this will know the speech that black parents give their kids about needing to be twice as good to get even half or let alone equal to what our white counterparts get. That's our reality. And our parents tell us this because it comes from their own experiences in life. As a kid, I personally watched my own dad hit glass ceiling throughout my childhood. Him getting passed over for promotion after promotion in favor of white men who were less qualified and less experienced than he was, only for them to turn around and repeatedly ask him to train them up to be his boss. Yeah, shock horror. Racism in the UK didn't appear 3 weeks ago with the Black Lives Matter movement. It's been here the whole time.